Step 2. Screening for acquisition targets. In this stage, capital providers will have potential investment targets on the table under a rigorous screening process. The objective of this process is to have a variety of high-value opportunities and find a single target company they look to close the deal on. The ability for a private equity firm to identify the right target acquisition targets and the ability to source at scale is crucial for performance. Each private equity firm has their own ideal buyout candidate under a specific investment criteria. Under this investment criteria, each private equity firm needs to look over opportunities with a certain IRR threshold and risk-reward profile. Most private equity firms will look at investment opportunities through a macro model framework and do an investment analysis to find profitable opportunities. First, a private equity buyer will look for financial statements and other forms of financial data. Usually a buyer will get an investment teaser from another deal maker and look for the investment opportunity and see how it fits in its portfolio. Second, the private equity buyer will look around the investment environment and try to find investment opportunities that meet their respective criteria. The private equity buyer will look through different acquisition targets and gather financial data and any sources of relevant information to make a strong investment thesis. Third, the private equity firm will take the relevant financial data it has and build a comprehensive financial model of the potential target company transaction. The model is called a leveraged buyout model for the transactions my firm will deploy. The LBO model is usually built in an Excel spreadsheet to evaluate specifically a leveraged buyout transaction, which is known as a transaction that involves a target company that is funded using a significant amount of debt. The assets contained within the target company being acquired and those of the acquiring company are used as collateral for the loans. The private equity buyer in most cases wants to invest the smallest possible amount of equity capital to enable the funding of the remaining of the purchase price through debt and/or other capital sources. The ultimate goal of the LBO model is to enable investors the ability to evaluate a transaction and earn the highest possible IRR on their target investment. Finally, a private equity firm will take all the relevant information and combine it into a full comprehensive document. In most cases, it is a deal or investment memo. The investment memo will demonstrate an assessment of the risk and benefits involved with a typical leveraged buyout transaction. Most private equity buyers will do a thorough investment analysis before approaching a company owner.